Up next, the AM Kevin Show with your host, Kevin Shorey. But first, we'd like to tell you a little bit more about Kevin Shorey Ministries. 39 years ago, Kevin Shorey felt the calling to use his talents as a singer, songwriter, and evangelist to help fulfill the Great Commission to go into all the world and preach the gospel. Today, Kevin Shorey Ministries is continuing this mission through television, radio, social media, streaming, music, and evangelistic services. During the show, Kevin will tell you how you can help him spread the word that Jesus is the answer for this world today. Won't you consider helping us in this great cause? Thank you. Now, sit back and enjoy this edition of AM Kevin. You're right, Mikey. It's time for AM Kevin. That's right. From Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, it's time once again for another edition of AM Kevin. Starring evangelist, composer, and gospel artist Kevin Shorey and the entire AM Kevin Club gang.
Jimmy and Rebecca May.
And now, from the AM Kevin Studios, located in Stonebridge Books and Gifts in beautiful Ashland City, Tennessee, reaching coast to coast and around the world with the message that Jesus is the answer for this world today, is your host, Kevin Shorey.
Good morning and welcome to the AM Kevin Club. Isn't it a great day to serve the Lord? And it's a great day for you to watch today. I hope you're watching. Hello, everybody, including Destiny Television. Thank you for watching today. Jamie and Rebecca May. Can I just call you Jamie and Rebecca May? Do I call you Jamie and Rebecca? Do I call you the Bagwells? What?
Well, all of those kind of like fit.
Well, of
but
course.
we've been going by Rebecca and Jamie.
Rebecca and Jamie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Keep it simple.
R and J.
Orange.
Rebecca and Jamie. And you're going to love their music. You've got music singles out. Rebecca Jamie. JAMEY .hearnow.com. I'm saying it now so Larry can get ready and put it up there and post it up there. For those that are listening by podcast, that is Rebecca, REBECCA JAMEY. That's Rebecca Jamie. .hearnow.com. Go there and you can find, of course, their songs are iTunes and all those others, right. CD Baby and all that good stuff. Let's start out with a song before we start talking, and then we'll catch up and find out. Since the last time they were here, they were engaged here, and I performed the ceremony. I married them at the old Troubadour Theater. Since that point, that was December last year?
Yeah, it was December 16th we got engaged, and then February.
Crazy.
I know, time's just flying
and
along.
Then February, and then, yes, time keeps rolling along, and they're here, and we're going to catch up with them and see what they're doing. But first, they want to do a song. Where's this song come from?
This
Storms
is
Never Last.
Yes, this is a Waylon and Jesse Coulter tune. And I want to say thank you, first of all, for having us here again, Kevin. Appreciate that very much,
Yes,
your time.
Love it here, especially I always get some jam when you come. We'll talk about that, too.
He gets to jam while he jams.
You say that every time.
I know. Stop saying that. It's the same old
No,
thing.
it's good. I like it.
This is my very handsome, talented hubby,
Oh, thank you.
veteran. We'll talk about that hopefully too.
Yes.
So let's sing that song, darling. Yes. Good morning, everybody out there. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you out there. Hope you're having a blessed day. Stay cool. It's very hot here in the Tennessee area. Storms never last, do they, baby? Bad times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine stills the thunder, and you make the sun wanna shine. I followed you down so many roads, Jamie. I picked wildflowers and sung you soft, sad songs.
And with every road we took, God knows our search was for the truth. And the storms brewing now won't be the last.
Storms Storms never last, do they, baby? Bad times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine steals the thunder, and you make the sun wanna shine. Pick a little, just a little, baby. I'm gonna share this over to my wall. Storms never last, do they, baby? Bad times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine steals the thunder, and you make the sun wanna shine. Storms never last, do they, baby? Bad times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine steals the thunder, and you make the sun wanna shine. And you make the sun wanna shine. Good job, honey.
Thank you. That is very good. I love that.
Thank you.
That's a new song to me, but I think that's a cool song.
It is a cool song.
Yes. Oh, let me make sure you're not in the canyon. Yeah. Wow. Who did you say wrote that again?
Well, it was Waylon and Jesse. Waylon Jennings and Jesse Coulter did that.
Wow.
Yeah.
They did that song. I like that. No, that's really good.
Thank you.
So you, Storms Never Last, baby. That's pretty good.
That's true.
That is your song.
It is, yeah.
That is y'all's song.
Yeah.
For sure. And so how's it going? So you get married, and I don't think you let any grass grow under your feet since you were married.
No, I don't think so either.
On the road, whatever, and doing all your different dates and recording and jam. They're making jam. Does the Amish still make these?
Yes.
This jam for you guys?
Yeah, I still have, my friend supplies it, but she gets it from them, yes.
How do they, this is strawberry rhubarb.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Oh, that's going right.
Yeah, I think my favorite though is blueberry. And of course,
Yeah, I love
Kevin's
blueberry.
had the blueberry, and you've had
Couple
the
times.
blueberry.
Blueberry's fantastic.
I
It
just
is.
finished my last little spoonful of blueberry.
Did you?
Couldn't get any more out of that jar.
You should have just, gotten a spatula. Can I just share just a little quick recipe? Just real quick?
Recipe?
Just
Of
a little
course.
teeny one. It'll take
We
me like
love
30 seconds.
Cooking, yes.
So you can take any of the jams, but the blueberry one is my favorite. And you get one of those tortilla wraps, the soft ones, and put it in the toaster oven just to warm it, not till it's crunchy. I guess you could do it if it's crunchy. But get it out, put a little butter, real butter, don't use margarine. Use real butter,
Exactly.
a little bit of blueberry jam, wrap it up, like a little burrito, basically. And it's almost like a fried pie without actually being fried. So there you have it.
It's fantastic. She's made them
wow,
several
that-
times for me.
It's
That's
such a
great
good
idea.
treat.
Yeah.
Yes. I might try it with the strawberry.
You should.
I don't know. That's really good. So, tell us what all you've been doing. I've kind of follow you on Facebook, but I just want to note for everybody that's watching, and you're a new audience for y'all. Alabama's watching right
Hi,
now. on
Alabama.
Destiny
Alabama.
Television.
I hope you're all doing good down there. Well down there. Stay cool.
Yeah, they won't stay cool.
I
And
know.
it's hot.
Well, for those of you that are just tuning in that haven't seen me or Jamie before, we got married. Jamie
fever. Oh,
proposed that kind of Jamie proposed to me back in December on this show. Back in
Yes.
December.
Yes.
And then Kevin performed our ceremony in February. So we just met in October. So it was a really short thing, but we figured, when it's right, right? And anyway, we're
Right.
glad you're tuning in out there. We have been to the Grand Canyon, hiked all the way down into the base of the Grand Canyon. That was super. And then we rode mules on the rim of the Grand Canyon.
What?
I know, that was awesome. And the trail goes right on the rim, just so if you're scared of heights, you might not think
Yeah,
about
that
doing
wouldn't
that
be
trip.
me. Yeah.
Um,
I'm scared of heights.
You are?
I am.
Okay, all right. Well, that might not work
I've
then.
conquered some of them, my fears.
Yeah.
I do roller coasters and Ferris
you
wheels and
do?
stuff now. Yes, I can get up in tall
Well,
buildings, but I'm very.
You might be able to
hard.
ride the mule then. There was a
don't
couple
know.
times it was right on the edge,
I don't
but
know. I get on a horse and went trail riding
yeah.
and scary
Oh, okay. So you
because
might.
he went near the mountain
Yeah.
edges and
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of heights, and it was a little spooky for me
Well,
sometimes.
that settles it right there, Jamie. Thank
That's
you.
not a good sale.
That's
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
just throwing it out there.
There's better things to do. We went through Arizona recently. My wife and I decided to go from California as far as we could on Route 66.
No kidding.
Yeah.
We stayed right on Route 66 in Arizona.
Uh,
Yeah, we were in
Arizona,
Williams.
where?
Williams.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was
We
fun.
were just there. when
Yeah.
We went through. Yeah.
It was fun.
That
and
was awesome.
yeah. I'm trying to think what else we've done. We've been doing a little music. We were up in New Hampshire visiting my dad. We're going to be back up there in August again for Charlestown, not Charleston, Charlestown, New Hampshire Old Home Days, in case there's anybody out there up there in the New Hampshire area.
Hampshire.
And New Hampshire. And let's see, where else are we we're going?
Have you-
The the really good thing. Well, they're all really good. Being here on Kevin Shorey's show is really good.
Of course.
This really cool thing that just happened. We're going to be down in Shreveport, Louisiana on July 23rd, and we're going to be at the location where the Louisiana Hayride was. And where a bunch of big stars
Wow.
started their careers
Yes.
over at the Shreveport Municipal Auditorium. You can get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and just look up Keeping It Country. Should
I
be the
like
name of
that.
the whole show. And then Jamie and I are so blessed to be involved in this big production, so we're super happy, right?
Absolutely.
If I'm
yeah.
not mistaken, that's where the original Hayride
Yes,
was in
that is-
Louisiana.
yeah,
right?
mhm.
So you're at the place.
Yes.
Whoa.
So yeah, it's kind of like hallowed ground almost.
That is.
So-
Are you still going to the nursing homes, rest homes?
Sometimes, yeah, we actually have one coming up on June 27th.
Yeah.
So we're doing some of that.
I
No,
love that.
It's a lot of times they're a very fun crowd. Some of them are very lively and some of them aren't. But you know what? They all appreciate it because even the ones that don't seem like they're really lively, they always go, "Oh, please come back.
Yeah.
Please come back."
Right. No.
So,
no, that's
yeah.
very good. Very good. Well, I wanted to ask you what your favorite vegetable is. Today is Fresh Veggie Day. Did you know that?
I did not
Fresh
know that.
veggie.
Yes, your
Day.
favorite
Fre-
vegetable.
fre-
Well, y'all can let me know your just call in, write in, or y'all on Facebook Live. Just let me know. You have a favorite veggie?
I like tomatoes, but that's technically a fruit.
That's a
fruit.
It's
Yeah.
technically a fruit. I think
Like-
my favorite vegetable could possibly be a cucumber as long as it has salt,
Yes.
since it's not a tomato because that's a fruit.
Cucumber. You know, my wife was just reading something about cucumber because she can take or leave cucumbers. I put them in my salad because I love them. She picks them out sometimes. But that it actually helps you with something. What was it? Helps you with sleep or
No
or
kidding.
blood pressure or
You
something?
read something about that recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I was reading recently about the health benefits of cucumbers, and,
I
and
thought
they're
they were
very
just
healthy.
water
Yeah.
Yeah,
vegetables
me
like
too.
nothingness, but
Yeah.
they actually do help.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That's pretty wild.
Y'all let me know your fresh veggies. And it's people's birthday. I got to mention, I got some partners now. Pastor Beatty's son, Jamie, just had a birthday.
Jamie?
Sandra. Exactly. Sandra from Arizona. Sandra, I said, if you watch, you guys share today. Waylon Jennings actually just had a birthday. His birthday was yesterday.
Really?
He would have, yeah.
Wow.
And but today you share a birthday with Stan Laurel from Laurel and Hardy. That guy.
Yeah.
And Geronimo.
Really?
So yeah, we have to sing happy birthday. So we sing a happy, happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you.
Happy
it.
birthday.
Happy birthday, see? And Rebecca and Jamie joined in as well. So we got all that. And this day in history, I love this. I don't love this. In 1959, Fidel Castro overthrew Fulgencio Batista and became the 16th Prime Minister of Cuba. And I didn't know, this is why I thought this was important, the first published 1883 Ladies' Home Journal. It's that old, 1883. Today, June the 16th of 1883. But I've got to get on my soapbox before they sing this beautiful song. They're going to sing this wonderful new song. Y'all wrote this song.
We did not write this. Jerry Foster, who is Songwriter Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Had some major hits with some major people. So we were blessed when he said, "Sure, you can do this song."
And so this will be a hit for sure. I listened to the track anyway. I haven't heard you sing the words, but nobody else has made a hit from this one.
Not that I know of.
It's
Yeah.
on y'all. But I gotta share because it's not only Veggie Day, and I'll let you because you'll want to chime in, I'm sure, and I'm going to try to keep you from it. There's my soapbox. Okay, I'm sticking to it. It's not only Fresh Veggie Day, not only many people's birthday. Happy birthday! By the way, Father's Day is coming up. You know, I just found this book of dadisms before I get on my soapbox. That I'm going to read them every day until the week of Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, by the way, Jamie.
Thank you.
But the common phrases of a dad. When I was your age, I walked to school 10 miles in the snow uphill both ways, right? They didn't have indoor plumbing. We had to go outside to do our business. That's a dad. Kids didn't speak until they were spoken to. That's my grandmother. Men were kings of the castle. Women knew their places. Ooh, I would never. A sexist would say, we were so poor we ate dirt. We're glad to have it. And I used to treat my father with respect. That's what I used to tell my kids for sure. But this is what, when they say, this is a translation, when they say they don't make them like that anymore, they're usually, cars, houses, movies, the father's lament, they don't make them like that anymore, means it is hell getting old. That's what that really means, right? So, or turn that racket down, I can't hear myself think. It's usually music, any genre, played by a younger generation at decibels exceeding the volume of the television dad is watching, particularly when Monday Night Football is on. And so those are our dadisms of the day, and I like them. Okay, soapbox. It is International Waterfall Day, and you can jump in if you want, but...
To the waterfall?
Well, when I hear holidays like this, International Waterfall, I think, first of all, what comes to my mind is who sang it? Don't go chasing waterfall.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember who sang that, but I know that song.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper or TLC or one of those. Anyway, then I look up waterfalls. The longest waterfall is Angel Falls in Venezuela. The widest waterfall goes down Cone Falls in the Mekong River bordering Laos. How do you say it? Laos and Cambodia. And the most water by volume, would you guess Niagara Falls, maybe?
Yes.
You would be incorrect.
No kidding.
Inga Falls on the Congo River purports to dump 11 million gallons per second.
Second.
Yes, Niagara Falls, as I looked it up, 150,000 gallons.
Wow.
150 compared to 11 million.
Wow, dwarfs it.
Good heavens. I don't think I'm going to be doing any barrel riding.
No. But what comes to mind lastly, and most importantly from my soapbox, is people are literally suffering from jobs, losing jobs. What is that rate that just went up? The mortgage rate and all that. Oh, that's gone up.
Inflation.
Yes, stocks are crashing. People are losing jobs. We're lacking food on the table. The gas is so high. I saw a guy here in local news said I had to quit my job because I'm spending more on gas to get there than I'm making. And it seems like nobody really cares, or they have their own political agendas. People are actually starving and then there's the border overrun with disease and terrorists are allowed to come in, whatever. While we chase after Green New Deals, January 6 conspiracies, closing the pipelines and fake gun laws. But I'm still praying that as they're chasing waterfalls, that the president will receive wisdom from God and that he will have a dream. Because the Bible does say in the last days, old men, he definitely qualifies, shall dream dreams. And I pray that he will have a dream that a godly man or woman will interpret. It'll wake him. That's how God used to speak to a lot of rulers throughout the Bible, and he still does it. Yeah. And he spoke to the president of Hungary, became a born-again Christian, and there is just a movement for Christianity in Hungary right now.
Wow.
They're hungry.
They're hungry.
For
wow.
Jesus, yes. So I still believe that can happen in our nation. That's my soapbox, and I'm sticking to it. No fanfare, no music, because I want the big fanfare to be your song. I want to try to get in at least this song and another one before we go. And tell us about this song, and we'll set it up, and I'll get ready over here in the sound kind of deal.
Well, I was looking for original material last year before I even met Jamie. And I had spoken to Jerry Foster, who is a songwriter Hall of Famer here in the Nashville area. And he's written for huge people like George Strait. I don't even remember all of the people, but George Strait's a pretty big one. So it's people like that Jerry Foster has written for. And so he was starting to pitch some songs to me that I was just going to do as a solo act, because that's what I was until I met Jamie in October. And then started talking about music. He and I started talking about music and things like that. And this next song we're going to do was a song that Jerry Foster has written with Bill Rice. And you can find it on iTunes, Spotify, Rhapsody, Pandora, Amazon. Just go out there to all your favorite platforms. We'd love it if you would add this to your favorites or your thumbs up, whatever they do out there. Each one of those seems like it's different. But we are very, very thankful to Jerry Foster, if he's listening by chance. Thank you, Jerry, for the opportunity to cut one of your incredible songs. And if I might add, my husband did a spectacular job, and this is his first pro recording. So I hope, if nothing else, that'll make you go download it, because it's really quite cool, because he did a great job.
I love it.
This song is called Not Really. Yes, Not Really. Rebecca and Jamie. You can search it on all your platforms. Rebecca and Jamie, Jamey.
You said you would meet me here, and maybe we could talk. I checked my watch as you walked through the door. I've never seen you look so good. I'm really glad I called. Just seeing you was sure worth waiting for.
There's things I'd like to ask you, but I don't want to know. They're just not that important anymore. Unless, of course, there's someone else, and you can let her go. If you tell me, then I'll know for sure.
No, not really. I never gave my heart away to anybody new. No, not really. I never have loved anyone but you.
I know you have a question. I see it in your eyes, and you want to hear the answer for yourself. You're asking what the truth is and where my feelings lie.
I want to know if you have someone else.
No way. Not really. I never gave my heart away to anybody new. No, not really. I never have loved anyone but you. No,
No,
not really. I never gave my heart away to anybody new. No,
no, not really. I never have loved anyone but you.
Thank you.
better than I thought it's going to be. That is
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Well, they are going to be here through the whole hour. For those that have to leave us right now, I know you enjoyed them. RebeccaJamie.hearnow.com, or you can go to the Amazon, iTunes, and all those and find
Yes.
their music. You probably have Facebook pages. I know you do because I
Yes.
see your Facebook posts and all. If you want to follow them, I'm sure they wouldn't mind that. Follow them, pray for them, get their music, and
Thank you.
just share them with the world because they're worth it. They're one of our favorite guests around here, and it's not just because of the jam. You sing pretty, you're anointed, you're great, and they're just good folks, good people.
Thank
And
you.
I was honored to be a part of their life, not only the engagement, but to be a part of the wedding. I'm gonna cry. You're so special.
That's funny.
Because I knew you way back when, right?
That's right,
I
yes.
remember the first time you came on the program, and I just knew that it was going to be friendship forever and ever.
That's right.
And life takes its turns, but God always has a way. I'm going to give a devotion. We're going to sing some more, so stay tuned, you that are watching live, you that are watching on satellite internet as well. But those that are on Destiny Television, thanks for watching today. We have our new products that we want to make sure that you're a part of. If you haven't seen them or you haven't gotten them yet, My Heart Health, I went to the doctor, my heart is healthy. Yay. And I'm really double checking it, this is not a fear. It's not a fear. My father passed away at 59, and this year I turned 59. And so I just want to make sure I don't go out ahead of my time, and I keep that. And then I found the power of turmeric. This is called curcumin, and all you do is you just go to kevinshorey.com, and you're supposed to take 2 full drops of that stuff. I can't get the full in, but they sweeten it with stevia and good stuff. But it's that turmeric, and it's so good for you. It's supposed to be good for your joints and help you sleep and all these good things. So go on my site. You can push the site link. It says Optivita Health or MA Exclusives. But do that today. Go to kevinshorey.com, see how we can bless you. Bless us. We want to send you gifts and stuff like that. But let's spread the word, shall we? The reason we do what we do is so that we can spread the word that Jesus is the answer for this world today. I know it's on the heart of Rebecca and Jamie as well as you. So one good thing you can do, folks that are watching, share it. Tell people that the Kevin Shorey Show is coming on our network. And if you're watching Facebook, push the share button. Zuckerberg didn't know he's pushing share so that people could share the gospel. But he is. Jesus is the answer for this world today. Stay tuned. We got some more. Take us out, Larry, for now.
This brings to a close another edition of AM Kevin. We're glad you were able to join us. The AM Kevin Show is presented Monday through Friday, featuring evangelist, composer, and gospel artist Kevin Shorey and the entire AM Kevin Club gang. If you'd like to contact us, you can call us at 844-47-KEVIN. That number once again is 844-475-3846. Or you can write us at Kevin Shorey Ministries, P.O. Box 222, Pleasant View, Tennessee.
See, so you don't have to hear it twice. We've already faded out from the Alabama station, so you don't have to hear all that twice. Okay. They'll hear it again. You ready for another song? Sure. Let's sing another song. We're back, folks. Let me say hi to everybody. Let's see who we got in the house. Larry's in the house. Darius in Texas. Dave and Barbara, Wisconsin. Phyllis says hi, R&J from Arizona. Fritzy in Arkansas. Ginger from Delhi, California. When I remember as if it was yesterday, but it was at least 2 or 3 years ago. Ginger came on for the very first time, and I used to ask, and I still ask, what state are y'all from, what town? And she put in DLHI, California. Well, I thought Delhi. And they go, well, no, that's in India. We're Delhi. Delhi, California. She says, hi, Rebecca and Jamie, Dave and Barbara. In Wisconsin, we love this song, so appropriate today. That must be the Storms Never Last one, if this is early on. Charlene, God morning to you. And the jam, they're loving the jam. Sounds delicious.
Awesome.
Charlene, No, you don't, Charlene. Why would you? Oh, I want it when I was young. I wanted to ride a mule down into the canyon.
That's actually, Charlene, we're actually going to be putting in for that ride as soon as they're closing the mule ride for this year because they're fixing the water down in the canyon, something or other. But yeah, we're going to do that. That's going to be our next thing, is down into the canyon. Can't wait.
She wants to come try to see you in Shreveport when you're there.
Okay, yes, come on.
Favorite veggies: ginger, asparagus, and let's see. They got Charlene loves them all: squash, okra, onions, carrots, eggplant, peas, cabbage. Can we get a CD with the song they sang, "Storms Never Last"?
We don't have that,
Or
but we'll
Not
get
Really?
that. We'll get the "Not Really" song is an original. That's our very first duet because Jamie and I are new to each other. We just got married in February, and so we are looking to complete a full EP probably by the end of the year or by the beginning of next year. But just it'd be awesome if you'd go out to Spotify, Rhapsody, Amazon, and download that "Not Really" or upload, whichever you do. Not Really, Rebecca and Jamie. But thank you for that very much.
Yes. Larry posted a Keeping It Country Live. Okay.
Yes.
So that's going to be in Shreveport.
Yes,
right?
that's
where
going to
you're
be the show. That's the name of the radio station, and they're the ones that are putting on the show down there in Shreveport at the Municipal Auditorium.
Wow, wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful, wonderful. All right, you're going to set me up for a little Devo I want to give today. And we got some friends that just came into the
Yes,
studio.
Melody Larson and her sister Karen. These two are fabulous. I just got a shout out to these two. They're
Fabuloso.
sitting behind the camera, so you can't see them, but they just follow all of us around, all of us musicians, and they're so sweet and they're so loyal. And I just love you two. Thank you for being here. Thank you. It's nice to see you. It's been a minute. And they come all the way down from Minnesota, Kevin.
Minnesota, I've been in every town in Minnesota. I bet I've been in your town with the Lundstroms. And the town is, where are you from? Oh, right, Grand Forks, of course. Grand Forks. I wrote a song in Grand Forks. Yes, oh yes. If you're from Minnesota, you've had to. And I was up there in the 80s.
Oh,
which,
wow.
You know, doesn't sound like long ago to me. That's 40
It is.
stinking years ago.
I know.
The
It's-
90s were 30 years
I know.
ago.
It's so scary how time is
I'm
flying.
not saying you're as old.
But-
I'm sure you're younger, but
Well.
but still, Grand Forks, North Dakota, and yes, quite a bit over in North Dakota. But then it's near the border, right over Minnesota, right? So the Red River, yes. It's
So-
beautiful country over there.
Yeah.
I
I
love it.
haven't been there yet, so one of these days we're gonna go up and pester Karen and
No one
Melody.
can stump me in Minnesota or Wisconsin or any of the Odas. Minnesota, North
Odas.
Dakota, South Dakota, all the Odas.
Oh, the Odas.
We covered them all, man. That was the Lundstroms. Brings back great memories.
Well, I'm
But-
glad you guys are here. You ladies are here. Thank you.
Well, and let's dedicate this song to them, right?
Okay, yes,
All
we're gonna-
right, let's do it. Sing us a happy song.
We're gonna do a gospel tune here,
Yay!
and Jamie and I sang this one over at a campground this past weekend at almost the close of CMA Fest, and it reminded me that even though we're all, like you said, Kevin, a little while ago, people are losing their jobs because they can't pay for gas to get to their job and things like that. Just
Right.
all this weirdness going on in our country and in our world where people can't afford this and that and can't find this and that on the grocery shelves. Just remember the things that you do have and the things that are
Amen.
good, and count your blessings. That's the name of this song. So think about all those things that you can count your blessings on. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done.
Yes.
Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. When upon life's billows you are tempest tossed, when you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Sing it out there. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings.
what God has done.
Do a little turnaround there for me, honey, please.
So amid the conflict, whether great or small, do not be discouraged, God is over all. Count your many blessings, angels will attend, help and comfort you until your journey's end. Everybody count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done.
Let's do it again.
Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Count your many blessings, see what God has done.
Good job, honey.
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Don't forget, look for your blessings. Even if you can't find them right this minute, look for them.
That is so true. And Phyllis is saying, thanks for reminding us. We do need to be reminded this day because it's easy to pick out those things. And it sounds like, I gripe all the time. I get on my soapbox, but that's just a few seconds of my day. I get it out of my system, then I'm fine. Because I do want to count my blessings and thank God. Sandy's watching on YouTube, and so Larry lets me know usually when everybody's on YouTube as well. I just watch the Facebook, but they're watching all the different social media, and we appreciate you all watching, and I just wanted to share a little word. I wish I would have known you were singing Count Your Blessings, because I was thinking of a message that I'm going to do tomorrow, but but this is kind of a part 2 to yesterday. I was talking about the power in the seed, and a lot of preachers will talk the power of the seed, and they'll take up an offering because they're talking about the seed and giving and all, and yeah, that's fine, whatever. But really, the seed that is sown, whether somebody speaks into your life or you read the word, whether you do give, the seed, Jesus talked about that he had to be the seed, to go into the ground to die, to be buried in the dirt like a seed, to be buried so that he could resurrect. The power of the seed has life and death in it. So the very seed that we receive Jesus in, it causes death to the flesh, but then life to ourselves. And then I thought, what is keeping us from true life? There are some things. In John chapter 15, Jesus said that it was important. Now, yesterday was National Prune Day, and I just didn't have any prunes. I didn't.
That prune the vegetable or prune your trees?
Exactly. It's prune the fruit, which was a plum. I learned yesterday. So,
Yes.
and they're supposed to be really good. They have more antioxidants than blueberries.
No kidding.
You should try prune jam.
It probably tastes good, but you wouldn't be able to use a whole lot.
True, it does that too.
Yeah.
That's right. But I thought I'd play off of that and do the prune your trees, because Jesus says, I am the true vine and my Father is the gardener. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away, and every branch that bears fruit, he trims so he can bear more fruit. My wife just recently cut back, this was last year, and now she cut back this peach tree that Mel had planted, and so it's like now less of a tree than it was, but she says, this is good for it. I go, it doesn't look good. I thought it was bearing some buds and it was going to be some peaches, but no. He who trims so that it may bear more fruit. I guess I cut in the middle of a sentence, but prune your branches. You're already clean because of the word I've spoken to you. Abide in me and I'll abide in you. And the branch cannot itself produce the fruit unless it abides in the vine. So we got to stay in the vine. You cannot produce fruit unless you abide in me. For I am the vine, you are the branches. The one who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. And I know all of us want to bear fruit. We want to do something good in our life. We want to fulfill God's plan in our life. And I believe God has a plan for everybody. From Tennessee to Minnesota. God has from California, they're watching in California and Arizona. And Ginger goes, is that a joke of the day? Prune jam?
We might just have to try it and see.
Not as good as Pearl Jam, but still, at
Pearl
least you
Jam.
can eat the prune jam. So on National Prune Day yesterday, in case you didn't know it, I mean, we covered it's Prune Day, but Jesus is not talking about the fruit, but cutting back branches of things that keep us from going forward and being everything God wants us to be. And I wrote 4 kinds of branches down. All right, you ready for this? And then it's not going to be long because I want you to sing some more and I want to talk to you some more. But there are dead branches. Definitely dead branches have to be removed to be good. They got to be pruned. And those are some people. Sometimes we hang out with people, well, they're funny, and but then there's so much fun, but they're not leading you anywhere. They're not getting you anywhere. You have some friends or maybe even some family members that just got to go as far as you can pray for them and communicate with them, but watch who you hang out with. Is it bringing you life or death? There's people and there's things in your life that will hinder your fruitfulness and keep your wheels spinning, but you're going nowhere, kind of like a gerbil in the cage, right? Then there's diseased branches. Definitely have to cut those. But any actions, habits, unrepented sins, God can take care. He's a big God. Whatever it is that you're facing, give it over to him. And then you have to do it every day? Well, Paul did the same thing. The Apostle Paul said, I cut daily. I cut them branches, diseased branches daily. Any actions, any things that can kill the fruit that God wants you to produce. Thirdly, there's hindering. There's branches that are just in the way and not doing it. They're blocking the sunlight, S-O-N, the sunlight from your life and keeping you from growing in the Word or dwelling in His presence. These are hindering branches. And then there's the low branches. Low branches, all they do is pull the tree or the bush plant downward towards low pursuits and actions. If these actions are the things that you're doing every day is not producing fruit, cut it, prune it. And they'll just drain you and produce nothing. You ever get caught into those kind of things where sometimes you just go in a circle like a gerbil in the treadmill? You're moving, but you're not going anywhere. and it keeps you from what God has called you to do. There are so many things left in your life, in my life. I mean, I'm thinking 30, 40 years at least to go. And in those 30, 40 years, what do I want to do? Well, I want to do this, I want to do that. But what is the branch that is keeping me from doing that? Even in people's retirement, they can still find fulfillment in things that they are doing. There's a lot of folks, semi-retired. I say they've just been refired, not retired. and they're just doing a different thing in a different way. But all of us have those things the enemy would like to use. And there is power in the seed. So let me plant that seed in you today. Let me plant that seed in you today that lets you know that if you'll trust in him. But now you have to do some things. He's not going to force his way in. God's not an enforcer. He's not a one that just breaks in and knocks you over and makes you do. No, he set it up as we're created in his image, which means we have free will to do as we will. Let us prune today. You don't have to eat prunes, but prune the branches that are diseased, low-hanging, hindering, and just dead. Cut them from your life, right? You want to soar on eagles? Don't hang around turkeys.
That's good.
I'm in with that. There's a country song for you. Jamie, Rebecca.
That's good.
Write it.
Write it. If you want to soar with eagles, don't hang
around turkeys.
Hang
All
with
right.
turkeys.
Anyway, you are not turkeys. You are wonderful people. I am so glad, really, really, really. And for those that may be just now tuning in, just watching, this is what I like about you. I mean, you're a great talent. You do pick great songs. You've never brought a bummer song here. You brought Rob one time. That was something. But I'm kidding.
Hi,
Everybody loves Rob. I will get hate mail immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Let me get rid of that.
They're
They're awesome.
You're
It's
awesome
true.
friends too.
It's
Thank
true.
you.
They got engaged right here, and they trusted me. Jamie trusted me to keep the secret and let it go live and all that. And then Rebecca trusted me to actually perform the ceremony. It was a great honor to me, and I'm going to try not to cry again. I've got my tissue just in case.
Thank you.
I'm just going to keep it right there. You know, folks, the thing of it is, no, I didn't want a picture of me. The thing of it is, you're not only great people, but you have, as long as I've known you, even during COVID, you couldn't go into the nursing home, you're singing outside their windows. I mean, stuff like that, where there's obstacles, I am going to cry. Because there are things, I know, but I look terrible when I cry on TV.
I'm not a pretty crier.
No, but there are things that like, oops, I didn't see that one coming. And yet, you didn't stay down. You didn't stay defeated. I mean, that's huge. I know you love Jack with all your heart. And I'm not bringing it up just for tears. I'm just saying to bless somebody today that when life hands you something unexpected, what I appreciate about you, and I'm sure you found a strong, solid man to help you through the next part of your journey, which is going to be even greater. I'm speaking the verse over you that your latter days shall be greater than your former. And in those times, but you never back down. You didn't go and retreat, eat bonbons and ice cream in the corner.
It was a good idea, though.
It was a good idea. No, instead she's out there during COVID, out there singing and ministering. And then God brought you this great gift, which you so deserve. And Jamie, you so deserve, because I know you're a good man and you've been faithful as well. And yeah, we've made mistakes. And yeah, there have been detours. And yeah, there's been things the enemy has thrown at us that we didn't see coming. But God has been faithful through it all. But what I wanted to say about this is that yeah, God is always faithful and he's always there. But it's up to us to pick up, to look to him and keep going forward. He's not going to just make the way for you. You've got to go forward. Yes. How in the world, I almost cussed. Because it wasn't hell. How in the world did you do it? How in the,
I don't know.
Right? But yet you do know.
I do know.
And Jamie, you've been through stuff. I mean, give somebody just one word of encouragement before we go, because man, this time it's already gone.
I think the biggest thing that I can say is that don't just sit there.
Yes.
Don't just sit there.
Yeah.
Reach out to people around you.
Yep.
I'm going to stop now. You got me going.
Well, they're all
Thanks,
crying
Kevin.
now. I got them all crying.
They're all crying. I guess we'll just join in together.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing is to don't sit there. Seek God is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to seek God, figure out how to seek God.
Yeah.
Ask a friend, ask a minister, get online, search up something, a scripture verse that might make you smile or giggle. Because, you know, the Lord, if he makes a lightning bug that has a butt that lights up, he's got to be a God that wants to make you laugh.
Wow.
So I think that's the biggest thing.
That's
and
so good.
And just seek his face and don't chase after things that are meaningless.
Don't go
And
chasing waterfalls.
Unless they're real ones. And I'm just so grateful, Kevin. Thanks for making me cry. But I'm thankful for the opportunity to just say that. And I'm thankful for Jamie. The Lord. Hi, Melody. Thank you. There's Melody.
Sweet is that? Thank you.
But you know the least expected thing's going to happen if you're not really looking. And Jamie was the least expected thing because I wasn't looking. And he's a huge blessing, and he's definitely a gift from the Lord.
Praise God. That's awesome. And Charlene has a great point, too. I mean, Rebecca knows you deal with your pain by serving. You don't sit around, like you were saying, but you serve, and you served others, and you've been so faithful. And you came here, you know, I'm just a little part, but you would come here by yourself and sing your heart out, and you always made me cry, just like you're doing again.
I think the most important thing is even in your own struggles and your own fears, don't go in yourself, go out. You know, reach out, help someone else, because there's a lot of people that are hurting, and a lot of people that could use some encouragement seeing someone that's hurting still going out there and doing things. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying that at all. It's just reach out. Reach up. I think those are the most important things. Don't just stay in your own little world and feel sorry for yourself.
Amen. Amen. We're doing all the talking. Jamie, you want to say anything at all? At least say how much you love Rebecca.
Oh, I do. I love her with all my heart. She's such a blessing to me, and she's an inspiration also with me. And you know, something I was thinking about when you were talking is something we've talked about is you know, in tough times, like, show kindness. People need some kindness, because someone said a long time ago, I don't remember, a few people have taken credit for this, but they said, you know, give people more grace than you think they deserve because everybody's dealing with something.
Right. That's
And,
so true, Jamie.
Just some grace and kindness, it goes a long way, and it comes back to you.
It does. It does. And it came back to y'all.
Here we are.
I just love it. I just love it. I love what God's doing in you, and I just hope you come back. And then when you come back, you'll tell me about your #1 hits and the
Yeah,
open
yes.
doors, because I really do believe best is yet to come. Some great, great things ahead. Well, we got to go. I enjoy these shows. I enjoy all the shows and most of the guests.
And I like when you said most of the guests.
I'm really
funny.
blessed with good guests, but I guess when I'm just by myself sharing, I like that the least. But it seems to go longer, but it's a lot shorter when folks like you come around. Anything else we got to say? Your music, definitely Rebecca Jamie dot something.
Here now.
HereNow.com.
Yes, and it's
is the best.
HEAR, like you're hearing with your ear. HereNow.com.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
I got it wrong.
Rebecca
H-
Jamie JAMEY dot
Yes.
here now HEARNOW
Well, that makes more sense.
dot com. That's where you can
HERE.
that's where you can find our new tune, Not Really, and that is the name of the song. Not
Yeah.
really, really.
Really, it's
Not
not
really.
really. Yeah.
And I'm having fun with that one. Probably going to get y'all confused. Not Really is the name of the song. And Jerry Foster, one of the biggest songwriters here in the Nashville area, blessed us with allowing us to record. Jerry Webb was the engineer. Jerry Webb's awesome.
Wow.
And so, yeah, we'll get more and more music. This was our very first duet together. And we'll get more. We'll get an EPK or an EP and EPK too, but EP hopefully out
Put
by
an
the end of the
EKG.
year. So not an EKG, no EKG. But thank you, Kevin, very much.
Thank you so much. Got one more song? Can we do one more?
Yes.
Let's do a fun song, shall
Okay,
we?
let's do it.
Kim?
We're gonna do that other one.
Waltz across Texas.
We're gonna waltz across Tennessee.
I love it. Yeah, do that. That's even better.
Is that Mike?
When we dance together, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you.
Yeah.
Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas
With you. Do a little turnaround, pretty something there, baby. I love you, you know. My heartaches and troubles are just up and gone the moment you come into view. And with your hand in mine, dear, I could dance on and on, and I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you. Thank you all out there.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching today. Remember, spread the word. Definitely want to push the share button on this one and share this, post this all over the place. Let's break all the Facebook algorithms.
That's right.
Let's get out there. Bless you. And I'll be back tomorrow right here on the AM Kevin Club. Until then, spread the word. Jesus is the answer for this world today. Now, Larry, you can do the whole outro.
This brings to a close another edition of AM Kevin. We're glad you were able to join us.
You're so glad.
The AM Kevin Show is presented Monday through Friday, featuring evangelist, composer, and gospel artist Kevin Shorey and the entire AM Kevin Club gang. If you'd like to contact us, you can call us at 844-47-KEVIN. That number once again is 844-475-3846. Or you can write us at Kevin Shorey Ministries, P.O. Box 222, Pleasant View, Tennessee, 37146. Our email address is kshorymen@aol.com, and you can also visit us at our website, kevinshorey.com. Join us again next time when we present another edition of AM Kevin. And remember, Jesus is the answer for this world today. AM Kevin is a part of the outreach ministry of Kevin Shorey Ministries, Inc., all rights reserved.